Welcome. Ramana Maharshi's teachings are deep and profound. Listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. I'm Richard Clarke. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 653, Part 2. Questioner. This can be realized only by the grace of the Master. I was reading Sri Bhagavata. It says that bliss can be had only by the dust of the Master's feet. I pray for grace. Maharshi, what is bliss but your own being? You are not apart from being, which is the same as bliss. You are now thinking that you are the mind or the body, which are both changing and transient. But you are unchanging and eternal. That is what you should know. Questioner, it is darkness, and I am ignorant. Maharshi, this ignorance must go. Again, who says I am ignorant? He must be the witness of ignorance. That is what you are. Socrates said, I know that I do not know. Can it be ignorance? It is wisdom. The questioner says that bliss can only be realized through the grace of the Master. They refer to a passage from the Bhagavata Purana, which speaks about attaining bliss through the dust of the Master's feet. The questioner prays for this grace, feeling that they are trapped in ignorance. Sri Ramana Maharshi responds with a very important truth. He says that bliss is not something separate from you. It is your own being. Your real self is bliss itself. The problem, he points out, is that you think you are the mind or the body. Both the mind and body are constantly changing and will eventually disappear. But your true self is unchanging and eternal. This self is not touched by time, thought, or experience. It simply is. When Sri Ramana says, that is what you should know, he is urging you to turn your attention away from the mind and body and rest in your real nature. You do not need to look outside yourself for bliss. You need to stop identifying with what you are not. The questioner insists, saying, it is darkness, and I am ignorant. Sri Ramana then guides even deeper. He says this ignorance itself must go. But then he asks a very penetrating question. Who says I am ignorant? Whoever says it must already be aware of this so-called ignorance. Otherwise, you would not even be able to say you are ignorant. This awareness that knows even your ignorance is what you truly are. The moment you notice, I feel ignorant, There is something within you that knows this feeling. That pure awareness is the self. It is not caught up in ignorance. It is like the sun shining, even if clouds cover it. You are the one who sees the cloud. You are not the cloud. The Maharshi then refers to Socrates, who said, I know that I do not know. At first glance, this might seem like ignorance, but Ramana points out that it is actually wisdom. To know that the mind does not know is a kind of deep clarity. It means you are no longer trapped by the mind's constant search for answers. You are standing apart from it as the silent witness. The whole dialogue is gently but firmly showing you that your real nature is already free, already blissful, and already aware. You only need to stop clinging to the mind's stories of ignorance and limitation. Ramana Maharshi's teaching is that true grace is your own self, ever present, waiting for you to recognize it. So know yourself and be always free and at peace. Ramana Maharshi could say so much with just a few words. In these books, I give comments and guided inquiries in ordinary English to deepen your practice. Available from Amazon. The link is in the video notes. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.